I asked to hold my baby, and the doctor told me to shut up. I've been pregnant for 41 weeks. The doctors kept saying any day now for 3 weeks straight while I waddled around like a penguin. My husband works in the medical field, so I let him handle all the hospital stuff. So when he finally scheduled a date to get this baby out, I cried happy tears. My husband held my face and said, "We're finally gonna meet our daughter." He's been reading parenting books since month 2 of this pregnancy, and recently took to practicing swaddling on our cat. I've never wanted anything more than to hold this baby, to finally meet the little person who's been kicking my ribs for months. The moment I walked into the section of the hospital titled Labor and Delivery, something felt wrong. The intake nurse didn't even look up from her computer when I approached. "Name?" she snapped. I told her. She sighed like I was ruining her day. "You're early." I wasn't early. I was exactly on time. She pointed down the hall. "Room 4, change into the gown on the bed. Someone will deal with you eventually." I kept telling myself it was fine, that my husband would be here soon. I texted him, "Just got to my room." His response made my stomach drop. "Don't freak out, but I got rear-ended really bad on the highway. I'm fine, but the car is totaled." Coming as fast as I can. I stared at my phone, alone in that cold room, trying not to panic. A nurse came in without knocking. She grabbed my arm and started inserting an IV. "Wait," I said. "My husband isn't here yet. Can we just wait until he gets here before we start anything?" She didn't even look at me. "We're on a schedule." I watched her push something into the line. "What is that?" I asked. "Pitocin." "But I thought we were going to discuss the plan first." She glares at me and says, "You want this baby out or not?" She left before I could respond. Then my husband texted me, "The police are making me stay until the tow truck clears the scene. It's going to be okay though. I love you." Within 20 minutes, my contractions started hitting hard. I was gripping the bed rails, tears streaming down my face. I pressed the call button. A different nurse appeared in the doorway. "I need ice chips," I managed. "Please." She glanced at her clipboard. "I'll get to it." She never came back. An hour later, I pressed the button again. Another nurse. "I asked for ice chips an hour ago, and I need to talk to someone about pain management." She rolled her eyes. "There's water right there, and the doctor will be in when he's ready." The doctor finally appeared 2 hours later. He checked the monitors, checked his watch, and started toward the door. "Wait," I said, crying now. "I'm in so much pain. Can we please talk about an epidural or something?" He barely turned around. "You're only at 6 centimeters. This is normal. First-time mothers always think they know better than the medical professionals." He left. I had never felt so alone. I kept texting my husband, but the last message he sent was, "Phone is at 1%, I will be there. You're so strong." So none of my messages were going through. The pressure became unbearable, so I screamed. The doctor rushed back in, barking orders. Nurses appeared from nowhere. "Push," he commanded. "But my husband," I say. "I don't care. Push." I pushed until I saw stars, until I heard a tiny cry that made everything else disappear. My husband burst through the door, somehow looking worse than me. His shirt was torn, face panicked. "I'm here. I'm here." Our daughter was in the doctor's arms. Perfect. Screaming. Alive. I reached out, exhausted, sobbing. "Please," I whispered. "Can I hold my baby?" The doctor didn't look at me. "We need to run tests first. Please, just for 1 second." He finally turned, irritation all over his face. "Ma'am, shut up and let us do our jobs." The room went dead silent. My husband stepped forward with a look I'd never seen before. "What did you just say to my wife?" The doctor straightened. "Sir, you need to calm down or I will have security remove you." My husband laughed coldly. "Remove me? Do you have any idea who I am?" He pulled out his hospital ID badge. "I sit on this hospital's medical board. I review misconduct cases. I decide who keeps their job here." The doctor's face went white. The nurse who rolled her eyes physically stepped backward. "The rest of you better hope you treated my wife with more compassion than the man who told my wife to shut up after she just gave birth to our child." He looked at each person in the room. "Because by Monday morning, I will have every single person who mistreated my wife suspended." The doctor placed our baby in my arms so gently you'd think she was made of glass. The nurse who disappeared for an hour suddenly appeared with warm blankets, ice chips, and extra pillows for me. "Is there anything else you need?" the nurse asked me. I looked at my husband, then at our daughter's perfect face. I told the nurse, "Yes, for you to get out."